What is up, everyone? My name is Mr. J, and today I am bringing you another Digimatch. On the left we have David, and he is playing Chaosdramon, and I am on the right playing Imperialdramon. So this is the practice round. I did play Shine Greymon officially in this tournament, but I'm just practicing because I do want to play with Imperialdramon next tournament, and yeah, just testing out the deck. With that being said, this was my official first match with Imperialdramon, so it might not be the most optimal plays, just an FYI. And I really have to stop doing that, I'll be honest with you guys, because when something's featured on the channel, I should have practiced it sufficiently. At least in my mind, right? If you're gonna do something, you might as well be the best at it. Why half-ass it? Either way, I'm just gonna see what this deck can do. With also, yeah, so I'm gonna drop the Stingmon here, and I was going to say that the level 5 choices are really interesting because all of them are good. Honestly, the new Dino-Beamon is good. Even the new Imperialdramon's really good because it's so good. Like when DNA Digivolving, or just when Digivolving in general, strip the top 3 sources of all your opponent's Digimon is ridiculous. But here I'm gonna swing over, and then I'm going to draw a card, trash the security. Yeah, like I said, all of them are really good. It's hard, man. I kind of want to just play 9 level 5s. But I think the Dino-Beamon is the star of the show for sure. Like the Dino-Beamon trashing, if you notice this BT12 set, there's a lot of trashing security. So the Dino-Beamon gives the inheritable of trashing when your opponent's Digimon is deleted. And it doesn't have to be that Digimon, right? So you could have 2 Dino-Beamon inheritables and then trash 2 security. So it's kind of like a Breakdramon in that sense. I'm gonna go into Stingmon here. XVmon. Hard play the Stingmon, and then go into Dino-Beamon, suspend his Digimon. He already knows I'm gonna swing. I don't like when David does that. I'm like, dude, let me just make the play, bro. But so he's gonna swing at security. So let me know in the comment section down below. I've noticed that I play the games very carefully. It's no surprise that I like control decks, and I usually don't play aggro decks. I feel like aggro players swing at security without a care in the world. But like, I could have gotten a swing out of Dino-Beamon, right? The last turn, and then unsuspended with the dragon mode, and then swung again. But I was just scared of something else coming out in security. And to me, I'd rather be safe than sorry. But I do think it comes back to bite me in the ass eventually. Here, after the dragon mode swings at the end of the attack, I do get to Digivolve into Imperialdramon for a reduced cost. So I go into Paladin mode for only 5. The Paladin mode in this matchup is actually really good. But at times, I think the deck would be okay with just 4 copies of the new fighter mode, and it would be the same thing, probably even cheaper. But the Paladin mode being able to, usually you get two shots, right? You get the first shot when Digivolving, and then if it stays on board, you can bottom deck another dual colored source to do the same effect. And it's a really strong effect, right? Trash, when Digivolving and when attacking, you trash all the sources of one of your opponent's Digimon, and then you bottom deck all of your opponent's Digimon with no sources. It's kind of crazy. So I just don't know if the Paladin mode is worth running, where sometimes I think the fighter mode is probably the most efficient. Right? I think the Paladin mode is kind of like a win more card. Though I'm not gonna lie, when the Paladin mode goes off, like you saw there, when the Paladin mode goes off, it's really good. And like I said, very good matchup versus his deck. He thought it was the other Davis. He was giving me another memory. Hard play the Stingmon. I don't know if I mentioned in this video, but yeah, I kind of, even though the Stingmon's coming up here a lot, I actually want to drop it down for a Imperialdramon, just because for consistency reasons, it would make more sense, right? The deck does tend to brick. So yeah, but here, like, drawing 2 cards, really, really good. I still think the Elydramon's really good just for, just suspending your opponent's Digimon in general is really good in this deck. I'm going to Digivolve into the new starter deck, not the new one. This is the old Dragon mode. Spit out 2 bodies. I don't know, I actually dropped the Dragon mode after this match because I actually played it because Card Protagonist plays it, but I do think the new Dragon mode is the superior Dragon. But this one is niche, right? Like, you can spit out the 2 bodies, and then if you go into fighter mode, you could return this Dragon mode back to the hand, DNA Digivolve into a level 5, and then go back into Dragon mode, spit out the same bodies. So you build wide. It's not like, if that's your playstyle, that's nice, but I actually don't like it. I like the Dragon mode, the new Dragon mode, because you get to reduce the Digivolution cost. Right, at the end of the attack, he can go into a Dragon mode, or anything with Imperialdramon in name, for a reduced cost. So it's really nice. I like the combo aspect there. Now, can he clear everything? I think he's at 12k, so he'd have to clash and then detach 2 sources. And then he does get to trash one of my security. He's going to use the attack of the heavy machines. Go into the BT11 one. I was actually really worried it was the old EX one. That one is bounceable, but it would have done more damage here if it was the old one. Hits a Paladin mode in security, and yeah, I am playing 2 Paladin mode, guys. I quickly dropped it down though. Like, I don't think you should play 2 Paladin. It's nice, like I said. Oh, dude, it just feels so good when you go into Paladin mode. But yeah, I don't think you should play 2 copies of Paladin mode. You should definitely play 2 copies of Megadeth though. You haven't seen in this matchup though, because, you know, obviously versus Chaosdramon, the Megadeth isn't really good unless it's like anything other than Chaosdramon. The Megadeth is good against though. Go into, which level 5 am I going into? He actually does not have protection. Go into Dino Beamon. Interesting. But see, again here, I'm playing it too safe. I could have swung at security. Oh, this is, yeah, I was testing out the old one. And you see here, he thought I was going to bottom deck his Digimon, or at least return it to his hand. And yeah, there's a DG Dimension. Messed me up. I think it's a neat tech, the old fighter mode, but I do think the new one's the best. So I'm going to Digivolve in the back just to prepare for my next line. If I do have a Stingmon, of course, I'll be able to DNA Digivolving without actually passing turn. He's going to go into Chaosdramon X, Chaosdramon Effect, Machinedramon Effect. Right, and then he gets to use the other one Digivolving Effect? Yeah. I think someone mentioned it last video that David did not activate this before, so he's not forgetting this time. He's got it. I actually think he could have added the Analog Man to his hand there. Or he did, I guess. That's the Analog Man. For memory, not bad. I just noticed that you could actually, yeah. I'm in a tough spot here. So there's no face cam today. I do see I have a Paladin mode in hand, and I'm pretty sure I can Digivolve up here. Yeah, Digivolve up. Probably play the new Davis here. Play the new Davis. No. Yeah, just go into Dragon mode in the back. Yeah, so I realized maybe a little too late here. We'll see. That you can actually hard play the Davis, right? The new Davis. He's gonna put me back to 3. I'm going to swing at security, and then I can warp into the fighter mode or Paladin mode, and then Paladin mode will get rid of all the sources and bottom deck his Chaosdramon. Is what should happen. So we'll see if that happens. Yeah, he's gonna activate that effect. Just another analog man, pass turn. Yeah, nope. I didn't do it. He's reading the Paladin mode. I'm like, yeah, bruh. It trashes all your sources and the bottom decks your Digimon with no sources. But I had the new Davis in hand. I could have swung and then activate the new Davis effect. Yeah, and I'm showing it right there that I messed up. This is a practice match, but yeah, that should have won me the game. I should have taken a 2-0 pretty much. So let's see if he can clap back. I don't think the Davis should be there. Maybe I remember that the Davis should be back in my hand. I was just showing him. Yeah, there you go, there you go. So I messed up on that one, guys. But that's why the Paladin mode is really good with the new Davis as well. Because you can pretty much just use like an X antibody type effect and then warp when attacking. Yeah, he's gonna go into a Chaosdramon. Is that Digimon out? Why did I promote that, bruh? Yeah, and that's GG. I think we're gonna go to game 2 here because there's nothing. He's pretty much protected against Megadeth. And there's no way I'm gonna Megadeth him. I was just counting how many rookies I had. Get a Dino Beamon off that. Wormon in the back. I actually did not have the dual tamer here, the Ken and Davis. And after the match, I did add it. Because I'm playing 4 copies of Davis, the memory setter, 4 copies of the new Davis. But I actually cut 1 copy of the new Davis for the dual tamer. And the dual tamer is just really good because most of the time it's for the memory. But it does come up when the fighter mode gets unsuspended. Damn, this was a long match, bro. So swing, delete one of my dudes, and then swing for game. So we're moving on to game 3. Very, very unfortunate. And I admit, like I said, I realized halfway into the sequence that I could have played the Davis first. That's why I do think the new Davis is really good, though. A lot of times, if there was a Digimon that said, like when Digivolving play a Davis, or on deletion play Davis, that'd actually be really nice. Like a Vmon inheritable. So I'm gonna hard play in XV for 5 cost. Yikes. I think I don't remember if I did mulligan or not, but I saw the Davis and I saw level 4, so I'm like, you know what, let me keep the hand. Hopefully the Davis will get me a rookie, but apparently the Davis did not give me a rookie, so it happens, guys. Like I said, the deck is kind of bricky because you need all these pieces. So he does have a blocker on board. He did leave me at 3 memory. Now I was about to say hard play a rookie. I don't have a rookie. I could leave him at 1 though, right? I could Digivolve up into one of the Imperialdramons that I have in my hand. No, I'm gonna choke him to 1. Now hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me. To haunt me, I mean. Gets the Dorumon in the back, I mean. I will say though, even though I'm just practicing, I think that Imperialdramon actually has a really good matchup. I wouldn't say good matchup, but it has a decent matchup into Chaosdramon. If you're running the new Imperialdramon. If you're not, then it's probably a really bad matchup for you. And that's probably your fault because you should be playing several copies of each one. See, and there you go. I get punished myself because that is not a BT12 Imperialdramon. Yeah, so I'm going to suspend down his dude. The problem there, though, is that I do not have the Dino Beamon. The Dino Beamon would have actually been a better pick here because I would have been able to swing over. But I think either way, no matter how you cut that cake, I wasn't going to get over the Chaosdramon. I would have definitely needed the new Imperialdramon. And somehow suspended his Digimon. Was it already suspended? I don't think it was suspended. And then go into fighter mode. I'm still at 5 security. He does have the Volcanomon though. See, yeah, that's kind of rough. That means I'm missing some pieces in my hand. Cause this Wormmon is like mega dead. You already know it's mega dead. It looks like I'm getting the Paladin mode here. My secret weapon. Play another rookie and hope it doesn't get blown up. He's gonna activate his analog man twice. I have noticed though that after a while David does run out of cards, right? Like the analog man is nice, and then at a certain point he'll stop getting memory. If the game goes long enough, he'll stop gaining memory because all the level 5s are already in trash. Which is something you could abuse as the opponent. Yeah, he's activating the Chaosdramon effect here. Yep. Gonna swing at security with the Dorumon. But yeah, guys, if you have not tried Imperialdramon though, I will say it's a super cheap deck. Like the fighter modes are, what, $2 right now? Besides the Davis, the old Davis, I don't think any of the other cards are too expensive. So you could potentially run this deck for super cheap, like maybe under 50 bucks. Super budget. I still think it's also super fun. Yeah, Digivolve into Imperialdramon in the back. But yeah, that's 2 checks, right, with the Chaosdramon X. He does have the Volcanomon. I can't play a Davis because he has the Megadramon under, so I will not be able to... Yeah, he's going to pop the Davis if I play the 3-cost Davis. I'm going to swing at security, 2 checks, another Davis, get a Vmon, and then play Mechanori to pass turn, or Digivolve into Mechanori. Yeah, I was letting her know if this was the other one, it actually would have been better. Yeah, so I'm gonna scoop it up. Either way though, like I said, it shouldn't have gone to game 3 because I should have taken game 2, but it is what it is, guys. Anyways, I am playing this deck after Shine Greymon, so stay tuned for that. The Shine Greymon, I knew I said I was going to put it up Friday. I am a little bit behind, guys. It does take a while to upload these. Would you guys just be okay with, you know, like Mirikage just uploads the matches with no commentary? Would you guys actually mind that? Or do you like the commentary style? Because the commentary does take a while. That's the only reason these videos take a while to upload. But yeah, let me know. Do you prefer just keep it as commentary? Or would you just like... something like B-Boy Stunna or Mirikage. But yeah, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. My name is Mr. J, and I will see you all next time.